May His Majesty live in longevity. With deep respects to His Majesty the King, officials and staff of NBT World.
Thank you for joining us right here on Newsline. We're broadcasting live on NBT, Radio Thailand FM 88, and also on NBT World. It's a Monday, and the date is December 7th, and you're with me, Sandra Hanutsaha. Welcome to today's segment of Thailand Moves Forward. We begin with a look at the government, which says it will spare no effort in bringing capitalists responsible for forest encroachment to justice and will offer help to poor and uneducated villagers whose livelihoods are affected by its forest reclamation policy. Government spokesman Major General Sansan Gaukamnut disclosed that an investigation is being carried out into groups of people found to have encroached on forest land before the 2014 announcement by the National Council for Peace and Order, or NCPO. Those found to have continued occupying areas of national forest after the NCPO announcement will be prosecuted. Major General Sansan explained that businessmen or resort operators who illegally used forest areas for their own financial gain before the forest reclamation campaign began would also face legal action. However, villagers who were hired as rubber tappers may retain their jobs. Those who were employed as resort workers will be rehired as forest keepers. The government plans to turn at least 40% of the total land area of the country into fertile forests within 10 years. It has so far reclaimed 280,000 rai of encroached forest land, most of which have been converted into resorts or rubber plantations. Around 40% of the land retrieved will still be used for rubber plantations to help affected villagers. The rest of the public land will enter the Forest Conservation Program. Mr. Don Paramakwinai, Minister of Foreign Affairs of Thailand, presided over the opening ceremony of the second special meeting on irregular migration in the Indian Ocean at the Anantara Siam Hotel in Bangkok. The meeting is part of the Royal Thai government's continued efforts and commitment to address the problem of irregular migration in the Indian Ocean. Thai officials are anticipating maritime human trafficking to resurface as the monsoon season has ended. In his opening statement, the Minister of Foreign Affairs lauded affected countries and the region for undertaking vigorous measures to address the realities of irregular migration, as well as reaffirmed Thailand's commitment to prevent and suppress the smuggling and trafficking of migrants, while also taking into account the humanitarian concerns of migrants. After giving the opening speech, the minister hosted a meeting with the press, where he was being hopeful that the meeting would produce sustainable solutions to the issues.
We feel it, we want it, we are looking forward to it, the sustainable solution. But it might not come from this second meeting, but we have to put our earnest hope and all the efforts combined.
The minister stated that Thailand is currently looking after about 900 displaced persons, ensuring that they are well cared for.
Well, we have at the moment about 900 of them in our camps. Of course, we are looking after those 900. Well, we are not expecting more of them. But certainly all those with us are well looked after. We are hoping that this meeting will work to a certain high degree to preempt or not allow further migration.
Reiterating the complexity of this issue, Mr. Don said all countries must work together on the basis of international burden sharing to come up with a systematic and holistic approach to solve this issue. The Command Center for Combating Illegal Fishing, or CCCIF, held a press conference at the Government House on the latest developments in suppressing illegal, unreported, and unregulated, or IUU fishing following the implementation of the 2015 Royal Ordinance on Fisheries Act on November 14th. Deputy Chief of Staff of the Royal Thai Navy, Vice Admiral Jumpon Lumpikanon, reported that the kingdom has implemented several measures to keep IUU fishing at bay. These policies include formulating of the National Plan of Control and Inspection, enforcing fishing boats to equip vessel monitoring systems, and strengthening key fishing databases and information sharing among relevant agencies. Director General of the Department of European Affairs, Ratikun Jansuriya, said the European Union envoys have expressed their satisfaction and acknowledged Thailand's efforts in dealing with IUU fishing during their recent meeting with Thai officials. According to Ms. Ratikun, the EU representatives commented that the kingdom is moving in the right direction. The Director General said that Thailand is negotiating memorandums of understanding, or MOUs, with the country's maritime trading partners in order to ensure that all parties strictly follow the international fishing regulations.
Besides Indonesia, we plan to have like the dialogue with other neighboring countries as well, maybe with Cambodia and also with Vietnam. But the most urgent things is I think that we will have a dialogue with Indonesia first.
Meanwhile, Commander Pianan Galmani from the Policy and Plan Division of the CCCIF Secretariat reiterated the kingdom's efforts in addressing the issues while assuring that Thailand will obtain international fishing standards.
Since the Cabinet have approved 3 papers, the first one is Fishery Royal Ordinance 2015, Fishery Management Plan 2015, and NPOA IUU. These 3 papers have been drafted according to international standard. There are several papers that we look into it. The first one is Food and Agriculture Organization, Fishery with Responsibility 2009, Flag State Measure Agreement, and there are others international standards and international regulation that we follow. And as far as we can tell, our standard is up to international standard already. But the important thing is not only that. We have to move from the paper into real life, into practice. So it's implementation plan.
On to our next story. The Constitution Drafting Commission, or CDC, has given assurance that the new charter will have more concise content than the draft that was voted down earlier this year. Spokesman Udom Ratamarit said that the charter drafters have reached a preliminary conclusion on the new draft constitution, which has been passed on to the responsible subcommittee to start the drafting process. Mr. Udom said that he believes around 120 sections will be drafted, while speculating that there will be no more than 200 sections when the draft is completed. He added that the CDC is now working on parts related to government administration, the decentralization of authority, and national reform. The CDC spokesman is confident that the charter drafters will complete all pending work before they travel to a retreat outside Bangkok to complete the first draft of the new charter within the time they have allotted. The Bangkok Metropolitan Administration, or BMA, is gearing up for the upcoming mass cycling event, Bike for Dad. After a meeting convened to discuss preparation and security measures to be deployed during the Bike for Dad event, Bangkok Governor Momrachawong Sukhumpan said the BMA has been working in close collaboration with security units in providing safety for cyclists during the Bike for Dad rehearsals, many of which have been held prior to the actual event on Friday, December 11th of 2015. On Friday, security officials will take extra precautions, especially in restricted areas such as royal residences, state offices, tourist destinations, and embassies. The governor said he had instructed the Traffic and Transportation Office of the BMA to inspect closed-circuit televisions, or CCTVs, throughout the capital and install more cameras if necessary. In addition, hospitals and medical teams have been told to be on 24-hour standby for emergencies. The Labor Protection and Welfare Department has disclosed that all businesses are asked to allow their employees to take leave on December 11th of 2015. The Labor Department explained that December 10th is a public holiday and December 12th and 13th fall on the weekend, leaving Friday, December 11th in between as the only working day. Businesses are therefore asked to give holiday leave on December 11th to their employees to promote the Bike for Dad activity and tourism and stimulate the economy. Designating December 11th a holiday will also provide workers with a long break so that they can visit their families. Provincial offices of labor protection and welfare have all been instructed to coordinate with their respective provincial governor in requesting cooperation from all businesses in their province. The 12 Must Not Miss Cities campaign by the Tourism Authority of Thailand, or TAT, has helped stimulate the tourism of Lampang the most and increase the country's tourist arrivals in the fiscal year 2015 by 50%. TAT Director for the Eastern Region, Krisada Ratanaprut, said the campaign, which had been implemented for 1 year, recently underwent evaluation. The TAT found that the campaign had contributed to tourism growth in many provinces, especially Lampang and Trad. In fiscal year 2015, the TAT linked tourism in the 12 cities with 12 other provinces, with Trad, the city of Dream Islands, being connected to Rayong, which was popular for luxurious sea travel. The TAT also has another tourism promotion project to promote tourist destinations with legends and stories, such as the Black Sand Beach in Trad province. It is one in the 5 beaches in the world with black sand, which is believed to have therapeutic properties. And that is the end of today's edition of Thailand Moves Forward. It's time for a quick break, but first here's a look at the exchange rates and also the commodity prices.
Corporate Canada's ambassador to Thailand, and on behalf of the people of Canada, let me wish His Majesty on this very auspicious birthday good health, long life, and the enduring respect of the people of Canada.
ขอพระองค์ทรงพระเจริญยิ่งยืนนานด้วยเกล้าด้วยกระหม่อมขอเดชะข้าพระพุทธเจ้าไซดมุนาทัสนินทันดุบังลาเทศประเทศไทย
ข้าพระองค์ทรงพระเจริญยิ่งยืนนานด้วยเกล้าด้วยกระหม่อมขอเดชะข้าพระพุทธเจ้ากลินเดวิสท่านทูตสหรัฐอเมริกาประจำประเทศไทย
ขอพระองค์ทรงพระเจริญยิ่งยืนนานโดยกล่าวโดยกระหม่อมขอเดชะข้าพระพุทธเจ้ามาร์คเคนต์เอกอัครราชทูตสหราชอาณาจักรประจำประเทศไทย
Welcome back. You're watching Newsline. Thailand and Cambodia are pushing to open a new permanent border crossing in the province of Sakao. The Fifth Committee Joint Trade Meeting, which was co-chaired by Thailand's Commerce Minister Apiradi Tantraporn and her Cambodian counterpart, San Janton, discussed a wide range of cooperation, which was mainly focused on trade and investment along the Thai-Cambodian border. Trade and investment between the two nations are expected to grow exponentially once the ASEAN community is formed, on top of the recent increase of 20%. The meeting also touched on the possibility of opening up one more border crossing in Sakao in order to help ease congestion at other crossings. The Thai side took this opportunity to propose that trade relations between Thai and Cambodian frontier cities be tightened through joint collaboration. In reply, Mr. Janton invited Thailand to invest in Cambodia's special economic zones, especially in food, electronics, and information technology industries. When traveling abroad, there will always be a must-see location where visitors can learn more about the local people. Let's see what we can learn from Yeongdong Market with our correspondent, Vanutsi Sinsap in Seoul.
Myeongdong is one of the busiest places here in Seoul and is among Korea's premier shopping destination. As there are millions of people come here every single day and foreign tourists come here, it has become a major tourist destination.
To international visitors, Myeongdong is a stunning shopping district with countless arrays of shops and restaurants to choose from. And for Koreans, the market is a wonderful place to come and hang out. What are the popular shops and preference of the people here? Let's roam this market together. Located in the heart of Seoul, with easy access to the train system, makes transportation to the market easy. Shops for clothing or cosmetics can be seen at every corner, and street stalls dot spaces in between, offering tasty snacks, inexpensive clothes, or sparkling accessories. The air is abuzz with a mix of foreign languages, as shopkeepers and international tourists haggle in English, Japanese, Thai, Chinese, and more. Every Korean cosmetics brand has a branch in Myeongdong. The market is home to roughly 1,000 cosmetics shops and hundreds of skincare stores, with several large cosmetics shops clustered around the central street of Jungangil and Myeongdong Theatre.
What I like in Myeongdong is there are a lot of shops and they offer sale especially on weekends. And at night there are many food stores selling like grilled octopus, pomegranate juice, and fried crabs, and very delicious.
It's very easy to get skincare things here because there's a lot of shops and you can get street food as well. I got a lot of street food. Yeah.
I think that we are in the best season of the year in Korea because here is the big discount so that a lot of people coming and I could feel just like the vividly life here. A woman from Vietnam that I can buy a lot of things for my families and friends and there is also another things exciting, yeah.
So many people come here to do their shopping and the economy is robust. Many young entrepreneurs are attracted to the bustling market. Maggie Fan came to start her shop here, and today is her first day selling her fresh strawberry delicacies. Maggie said she saw the potential of making tanki mochi, and she is doing really well. Other goods are sold here besides cosmetics and strawberries. Fried food is popular, especially ones that fill you up, like fried noodles, which sell better than other fried snacks. Walking through the street, you'll find that people are holding bags of pomegranate juice. People here prefer fruit juice to other drinks, despite costing 4,000 won per bag or around 120 baht. It's in the hearts of the Koreans that food is a medicine, and they would always prefer healthy food for their own consumption. Markets really do tell a lot about the people in the area, and if you ever come to Korea, Myeongdong Market is a must-visit shopping area to complete the picture of your visit to South Korea. For NBT World, I'm Beno Seasonsap in Seoul, Korea.
Thank you to Kumpano for that fun and mouth-watering report. And that's all we have for you in this edition of Newsline. If you have any comments or suggestions, please feel free to email them to us at newsline.nbt@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Facebook by typing in NNT. And do check out our website at thainews.prd.go.th/en. Today we're going to share with you footage of 150 Santas skiing and snowboarding for charity in the U.S. state of Maine. For Newsline, I'm Sandra Hanut Saha. Have a great day. Sawadee ka.